we've ever played a whole song. All right, I'm going to go for it. This week on the Media Virus Podcast, probably not Jimmy Hoffa, but some old dead guy was found in what's left of a barrel revealed by drought at Lake Mead. Document leaked in an effort to distract public reveals that SCOTUS may reverse Roe versus Wade. And a married couple raking in over $12,000 a month dressing like Tarzan and Jane on OnlyFans. It's the Media Virus Podcast. Let's point and laugh at the world burning around us. With executive producer Mike Latoris. We'll do an intro, we'll do an outro, and then do our wrap. BBC correspondent Stanley McFadden.
Makes me tingly in an unfamiliar way.
And the Scorpion Goddess.
I'm a Scorpio, but secretive. I just don't say a lot of shit.
And now, spreading the sage nihilism of an aged Gen Xer, your host and mine, the star of our show, the incomparable Maddie Rockdeath.
I had no, but I was, I kind of wanted to, and whoa.
That's new.
Hot damn, do we have a fucking show for you people this week? I am Maddie Rockdeath. This is the Media Virus Podcast. If you tuned in to a different podcast and this is what you're hearing, you fucked up. Joining me this evening is my executive producer, the show's executive producer, the guy who executive produces, the Reverend and Professor Mike Latoris.
Good evening, everybody.
How's it going, Mike?
Oh, my allergies are kicking my ass. Losing my voice a little bit, coughing, hacking, mucus running out of all kinds of orifices. Not fun.
You actually admitted to me that you considered taking a nap. Remember when you were here? When you were here 20 minutes before the show started and we were getting things ready.
Yeah.
For the show to start and trying to go through everything but then there's people missing, so you can't. And then oh wait, it's time for the show to start, but nobody's logged in. It's like, oh fuck, what do you do? And remember that?
Yeah.
And you had said to me, it's like, dude, I thought about blowing off the show because I'm really sick and just taking a nap. And I'm glad you didn't.
Me too.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. So far, so good. Also, this evening, we have the Scorpion Goddess, and she will have to unmute herself. Juliet Everett. And Big Daddy is also muted at the moment. But he just likes to look menacing. So if we could just find a way to spotlight him, every time we make a comment, we can just go to him so he can mug into the camera. So on this show, Mike takes care of the audio. I try to handle some of the video, but that Mike does most of that too. So let's just we do have a hell of a show coming up, by the way. We've in C Block, we've got 2 Ricky reports, and we do have a plethora of information thanks to Sarah the intern. Sarah is in the chat right now. I am not in the chat. Somebody's got to get into the chat. What?
Do you know what a plethora is?
A plethora. That's right under the clitoris.
Do you really think it's fair that you use the word plethora when you don't know what a plethora is?
Well, a plethora, when I say I have a plethora of information, I'm just saying I have a lot.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so
now,
what is
I'll demonstrate with a sentence. There are a plethora of people who found that humorous because they all said, "Wait a minute, she's going to tell him what a plethora is?"
So, Professor Mike, would you please...
wicked fucking smart.
I
went to school next to Harvard.
A plethora is a lot. It's a very...
That's what I fucking said!
I know, but I was doing the bit from the Three Amigos. You know, Chevy Chase, Martin Short, and that other dude. You didn't see the Three Amigos?
I've seen the Three Amigos many times. Is that a line from the Three Amigos? Is that what was I supposed to understand that?
Yeah, the bad guy, the bad Mexican guy, is talking to his people, and the guy, he says, "Would you say it was a plethora?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's a plethora." He's like, "Do you know what a plethora is? Why would you say the word plethora if you don't know it?" He ends up shooting the guy. It's just it's a fun scene.
Well, that does it. You know, someone getting shot. That sounds incredibly fun.
Well, you know,
yeah,
things do happen.
So I don't. Oh, let's see if we can do this. No.
I can tell you about a guy who got shot.
Yeah, why don't you kick into the first? What? Well, I was okay. Go into the first news segment. I got all lost.
The drought-starved Lake Mead has revealed a decades-old barrel with a body inside. The water levels at Nevada's reservoir have depleted to such a level that officials predict that more grim finds are in the future. A body inside a barrel was found over the weekend on the newly exposed bottom of Nevada's Lake Mead as drought depletes one of the largest U.S. reservoirs. And officials predicted the discovery could be just the first of more grim finds. I would say there is a very good chance as the water level drops that we are going to find additional human remains, Lieutenant Ray Spencer of the Las Vegas Police told KLAS-TV on Monday. The drought-stricken lake's level has dropped so much that a water intake became visible last week. The reservoir on the Colorado River behind the Hoover Dam has become so depleted that Las Vegas is now pumping water from deeper within Lake Mead. Authorities are still working to identify the body, but police said on Tuesday that the remains belonged to a man who had seemed to have been shot decades ago. The killing probably happened between the mid-1970s and the early 1980s because the victim was wearing shoes that were manufactured during that period, according to Spencer. Police plan to contact, well, maybe it could be Jimmy Hoffa. Everything I read before that line was indicating that they thought maybe around 1980, and Jimmy went missing in 75. So, but if they think maybe sometime between the mid-70s, I guess it could be Jimmy.
Nevada's a good place to store a body anyways. You got all desert out there. I used to go swimming in the Colorado River and the Hoover Dam. I used to swim over there a lot.
Except Lake Mead's not the desert. Lake Mead is a lake.
Yeah, but I was just saying Nevada in general.
But the desert's like an ocean with its life underground and the perfect disguise above.
Yeah, it's a good place to stash a body.
The question I have is that if they think that there are more dead bodies to be found,
yep,
why are we waiting for more drought instead of looking?
Because we don't know where to look. We don't specifically know where they are.
Why? Fucking drought's going to take care of it. Why waste manpower?
They just feel that as the water level recedes, more bodies will turn up. People who have gone missing in the lake specifically, that maybe now we'll find their remains because the water level's depleted.
I feel like at this point, though, let's take a look. Like, that's weird. You know, it's just weird to just wait for the dead body. Just look.
Well, I guess, but I feel like we should just, look. Not look, really. I just wait. let it.
They're already dead.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're not necessarily going anywhere.
He ain't going anywhere. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. It'll come up.
I can only imagine like how many dead bodies must be stuffed out there, anyways.
And let Mother Nature do the work for you. I mean, why bother?
Juliet, how many corpses do you think you've swum over?
Thousands.
Thousands?
Lord, where are you swimming?
Everywhere.
Where I grew up, we lived on a dead end street, really, literally because it ended at the Beverly National Cemetery. And my house was one house in, and I decided when I was a teenager that I wanted to have the room in the basement. So I took the room in the basement. And anytime anybody would sleep over, I would look over at them and go, "Do you know you're perfectly level with the dead right now?" Because everybody would be freaked out that
That is awesome.
I live next to a cemetery. Also, we want to know,
Wait a minute. I have questions.
what?
So you live next door to a cemetery and your bedroom was the basement.
Yes.
I'm assuming you would get rain from time to time.
It did happen occasionally, yes.
And I'm also
the basement did flood twice in my life, yes.
I'm also assuming that the basement flooded and you had this room during the release of Poltergeist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay. And you stayed there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And all.
Have you ever looked at wood paneling?
Yes.
And seen things?
Yeah.
Seen like images in the wood paneling?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I see images everywhere.
There were several in the wood paneling in my room where it looked like Satan's face and nobody could deny it. Everybody's, yeah, that looks like Satan's face. I'm like, isn't that fucking awesome?
And you stayed in that room.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the most white people shit.
Yeah, like if you had a basement room next to the cemetery and it looked like faces coming out of the wooden walls, how are you going to feel about that?
Yeah. This is this when I talk about white people shit, that's what I'm talking about.
What he's talking
There's
about.
no part of any of that sentence that would be cool for me.
He wants absolutely nothing to do with any of that shit.
I'm not going over your house. We ain't even being friends. If I find out that you have a basement, I ain't taking your phone calls. Fuck everything about that. And here you are pointing out Satan. God damn.
I'm not scared of the dead.
When
I'm not scared of them either. Like, it's literally my job to pronounce dead people, but I'm not, taking naps at the cemetery.
How many spirits do you think are in your house right now? There's at least 3 of them. You got at least 3 of them around you.
I have been told by quite a few mediums that there is a large gathering of spirits of people that I have helped consistently surrounding me. One in particular is an Asian man in a straw hat.
That's fun.
That's awesome.
I did I've done like past life regression stuff myself, but like I've done readings too, and I did a reading. I swear to God, my husband was a Mulan in his past life. I fucking know he was. He used to be an Asian woman that pretended to be a man and went to war. I like swear by this.
But can we rewind to the part where you said that there are 3 spirits in my house?
2
right
women
now.
and 1 man.
With you right now, is what she said.
I'm not a medium, but I pick up. You have 3 spirits, 2 feminine, 1 masculine. So I'm just assuming 2 women and 1 man. But yes.
That is interesting for a reason that I cannot share.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you should.
What's next, Mike?
Well,
I'll tell you what, if the drought continues, I'll have to share
it. Anyway, as you may have heard, a draft of an opinion that has yet to been released by SCOTUS on the upcoming Roe v. Wade hearing, where they may in fact reverse Roe v. Wade, has been leaked, and it suggests that The conservative members of the court intend to reverse Roe versus Wade. Millions of people are losing their collective minds about this. A couple of things to remember. If this does happen, that does not necessarily mean women's rights are going away entirely. What it means.
No, it's up to the men in your state to decide whether or not you can have your rights.
What he said.
So be nice to the men in your state.
20 to 25 states will likely repeal or enact laws that will make sure that abortion cannot happen there. So you may have to travel, but that's pretty much what it means. And I don't necessarily look at this as the worst thing in the world, because if you go back, Notorious RBG indicated that while this wasn't a bad thing, it was overreaching and it was done incorrectly. It shouldn't have been done by SCOTUS. It's something that should have been enacted through real legislation, because that's how
through an act of Congress. That's how laws happen.
That's how laws work. So, like I said, I don't necessarily think this is the worst thing in the world, but it looks like women in up to 30 states could lose the access to abortion at this point.
Wow.
The thing
That's
that I have a
dangerous.
problem with
That's
is
really
that
dangerous.
it's not going to, now this part is maybe my opinion, I don't think it's going to change the number of abortions that occur.
It's not. It's just going to change the safety.
Exactly.
It's not going to stop anything. Women are still going to get abortions somehow. It's just going to raise the rates of how safe is it going to be? Are you going to end up fucking killing yourself doing this? What's going to happen?
Exactly.
Are you going to get an infection? Who knows?
Are you going to do it in a medical setting, or is it going to be done in the garage with a shop vac and a coat hanger?
Right.
Coincidentally, here on the Media Virus Podcast, we would like to offer our kick in the stomach services.
Jesus.
I got coat hangers in my closet if you need one.
For a low price of $49.95, you too can get kicked in the fucking stomach by any one of the 4 members of the Media Virus Podcast team. Choose your fighter.
Not only are we okay with abortion, but we're okay with late term and post term abortion. That's right. If you're 42 years old and an asshole, we might abort you.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Muay Thai class today, so I learned some new kicks.
Nice.
Muay Thai. That's like more tying your shoes, or what?
Muay Thai. It's a mixed martial art.
That is knees and elbows of death.
So you know what's funny is I was I was in the car with Erica today, and I decided I was trying to come up with some new would you rather.
Who was driving?
I think Erica was driving.
Jorge, his houseboy.
Who the fuck? I was driving. And I said, okay, would you rather people think that you murder babies, or would you rather them think that you're a vegan?
Ooh, that's kind of awesome.
I was actually vegan for a year.
Are they baby cows?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I like veal.
Well, but I mean, which one would you like? Would you rather, people think, oh, that guy is vegan?
See, that would
You'd rather really
vegan.
Having dated a ovo-lacto vegetarian, I would much rather people think that I murdered babies.
Yeah, okay, me too.
Because I'm a goddamn killer.
Well, I mean, have you ever
This afternoon, I was murdering pussy.
Didn't you say you were on a drought?
You remember that movie? Remember that movie idea I never got to pitch?
I may have said that before.
No, go ahead. But that might be because you didn't pitch it.
No, but I meant to pitch it. And I kept coming back to it. I kept saying I was going to come back to it. I never did.
Go ahead.
I'll come back to it.
Okay.
It's what's next, Mike? What's the next story on the
Something
Well,
about a hoe.
There's a married couple. They're in Bristol. That's in England?
Oh, not Bristol, Pennsylvania?
No.
I was thinking Bristol, Mass.
I'm going to say it right now. I hate Bristol, Pennsylvania. I once wanted to fill the drinking supply of Bristol, Pennsylvania with syphilis.
Really?
Yep.
But are you aware that the kids in Bristol are sharp as a pistol when they do the Bristol Stomp?
You know, I know that you can't get to heaven on the Frankfurt L.
That's true.
Okay, that's what I know.
True.
Were you attempting to give them syphilis by dipping your penis into the reservoir?
Yes. All right, let's continue.
So anyway, there's a married couple in Bristol, UK. And husband and wife Michael and Terry Martin live in Bristol, have now told how they make a fortune on the adult platform OnlyFans, much of it from the Yorkshire Swingers, and they dress up as Tarzan and Jane.
Okay, Michael Martin sounds like he dresses out like fucking Tarzan to make his money.
That sounds like fun.
Funny.
It does.
Just swinging on ropes.
Funny story.
Now here's the thing: is I wanted to. You have a funny story, or
Well,
I wonder if they have a sex swing
Because-
and they dress it in jungle stuff.
this gives us
Absolutely.
all. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
what I actually have is a photo of
Okay,
Oh,
because
shit.
that's where I'm going. Because this gives everyone hope. Let's look at the photo.
I'm scared. Oh God.
Oh, all right.
They're
He's
making
a little. I can make way more than that with her. Oh, she
Still
might.
think-
you still think so?
She quit her job.
There's a 23rd chromosome. I'm thinking in there.
I'm
So
thinking
wait,
maybe be a
she's.
24th.
I think she's Tarzan.
24.
Body type. But he's probably the Vine.
She's Tarzan and he's the Vine.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know they made tracksuits with the legs that were that narrow.
I mean, that's about the right body type for me, but
I mean,
little
maybe
bit bigger.
maybe they're just red spandex and not really tracksuit pants, but wow. Dude's thin.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
not either of them are particularly good looking.
What? She has 3 pictures and she looks different in all 3.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's these filters, man. She looks like in that one picture. You know those wax lips that people get?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what she looks like she has on right there.
Well, it says here that they've quit their jobs during lockdown because they're making £10,000, or that I did the math. As of today, £10,000 is $12,614
A month.
per month.
Oh shit.
Who's watching and paying them though? Like, who wants to watch that?
That
Dude,
local swingers. Didn't they say that most of the customers were local?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna dress up.
Oh.
Here we go. I'm gonna dress up as Gomez
They
from the Adams Family.
No, you can't pull off
you
Gomez.
fucking can't. You fucking cannot be
You
Gomez
can't.
because
You
I
can't pull off
love
Gomez,
Morticia.
Maddie.
You cannot do that because I love Morticia, and if you fuck up that fantasy of mine, we gonna fight.
just
I love Gomez. He's like the
I love
go-to
Morticia.
guy. I love
Morticia
Morticia
is
too.
my hall
Maddie,
pass.
you look nothing
what
like
the
Gomez.
All
Dumbass.
Do
right.
something with like long hair, like
God
Rob
damn
Zombie
it.
or something.
Okay, now that you're done stomping on my fucking joke, let's go to the next fucking segment. Oh wait, that was the third fucking thing. let's go into the break because it's 9:02. Fucking Christ.
Not for nothing, but the original live-action Gomez Adams, John Aston, is still alive and lives in Baltimore.
Oh, that was great.
Just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to tell us some more interesting facts like that, give us a call. 1-646-VIRUS-01. That's 1-646-VIRUS-01. You can reach us here at the Media Virus Podcast. We're going to turn the phones on the B segment like we always do. And in the B segment, you have a few things to look forward to. We're going to do Tipsy Tarot and Shit in Space. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back right after this.
Just hang on, because I want to give Mike a sound clip.
And we're in break. Don't say anything funny. I'm going to stop this recording and start another one. I mean, you can talk. I was just saying, don't say anything that I'm going to have to clip out and use.
So there I am blowing this dude, right? And he says,
We're still broadcasting, Stanley.
And he says, I want to be Gomez.
he says, I want to be Gomez. And I'm like, dude, you can't be Gomez. Gomez died. And he's like, no, mon chéri. You can be Fester.
Oh, my cousin it. Fucking Festa.
Cousin It was actually played by a little Italian guy.
Really?
I thought it was a girl. I thought
Nope.
a girl played Cousin It.
No, I mean in the original 1960s sitcom.
Oh, okay.
And Thing?
Okay, when I was little, I had nightmares because of the hand. And I had like a week passing of, what's that called when you make a movie and then you make a part 2 and part 3?
Sequel?
Yes, I had a fucking nightmare sequel of my favorite blanket then turning into the hand and grabbing me. I was like maybe 4 or 5, and it was terrifying. I still have memories of it.
Well, I'm going to make it worse for you because in the original 60s TV sitcom, Thing was usually Lurch's hand.
Oh, really?
Unless Lurch was in the same scene, then there was a producer that would play Thing.
That's funny.
Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Like, why they wouldn't hire a whole new actor.
I always liked Wednesday. My daughter's been Wednesday a few times. She really likes her too.
Christina Ricci.
Oh yeah.
Do you have?
I think she's a Scorpio. I'm gonna grab.
That would make sense.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm gonna grab my other deck over here.
Grab a deck, and we'll get ready.
I have others in front of me, but I don't.
Get what you want to use. Go ahead.
Go,
Hurry up.
do it.
If you use a larger microphone, Matt, you can take it out of the stand and beat yourself about the head, face, neck, and shoulders with it in break so that you don't have to sit there with that look on your face.
Don't start.
Oh wait, I forgot what I was doing. Hold on.
Wait, so we're broadcasting through YouTube, is that right?
Yeah.
That is correct.
All right. What's up, YouTubers? Fuck all y'all.
There you
Huh?
go.
I was just
No.
greeting our YouTube patrons.
Oh. Are people even on there?
Probably not.
Look, Maddie's got a hole in his head.
I didn't even know I was doing. Well, I checked before, like I got on, but I had no idea we were doing Tipsy Tarot, and I was like,
All right, let's go.
I did not know.
All right, getting ready to come back in. We'll go right to Tipsy Tarot. So I've got to get my audio up. Are you ready?
She can't hear you, or she can't answer. She's muted.
Okay. Just nod. Yes? Okay. And we're back with the B segment of episode 78 of the Media Virus Podcast. Media Virus fans, it's time for a look at what the next month will bring with our favorite dealer, revealer, and spiritual healer, Juliet, the Scorpion Goddess.
All right, you guys. So we are in the midst of eclipse season and retrograde season. So I'm going to pull some cards and see what is in store for everybody here now listening, or even when you just happen to hear this on this fucking podcast. There is a message in this for you. So we got the 10 of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This is talking about more like hopes, fulfillment, wishes, but with the Lovers card coming in, it's saying during this time, this month ahead, there's going to be decisions that need to be made with checking in with what does your heart actually desire, and going ahead and going and making these choices and decisions coming in. Oh, you got your hand raised. What's up?
There's like 18 cups there. Could that possibly mean that you should have a drink?
I am having a drink. I'm having a White Claw. Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws.
You know, I didn't want to interrupt, but I did break the law once driving a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Wow.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's impressive.
It is.
So we also have, there's a lot of cups coming out in this reading because I got 9 of Cups again coming out. So we have the Hermit, 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So this is talking about, again, that connection of what do you actually desire? What do you want to do? What hasn't been working out? There's this, you need to check in before you can check out. So with the 4 and the 3 coming in the Pentacles, it's like, where can you find your comfortability in your grounding and the people that you've been surrounding yourself with? And we have this Hermit card saying, it's like, I mean, this is perfect for retrograde season because retrogrades are all about going in internally anyways. So people from the past popping up as well with this 3 of Pentacles. There's going to be like, I feel like in this next month, there's going to be for some people like negotiating, reconstructing over plans. I feel like with work especially, there may be a promotion that's supposed to be coming your way, but then they're going to have to go back and renegotiate what this price or whatever it is. This could also have to do with like anything that has to do with like your finances, even investing in stocks. I feel like if you are getting excited about jumping into something, don't do it right now. I'm hearing, but with the 6 of Swords coming in, there's even some mental things going on. I feel like there's going to be a lot of mental things going on, like leaving really behind what just doesn't work anymore, leaving the bullshit behind, leaving the people behind, even how you view like your money and stuff like that. Like what really, I feel like there's this like old ideas that have been installed in people's heads of like how to view money, how to handle money, like this if you have it, you need to hold on to it and save it. But I'm getting that if there's something that like really brings you joy and that really fills your cup, right here with this Ace of Cups, you can't even see, really fills your joy and like fills up your cup, go into whatever that is. Like let go of that old mindset of the bullshit. And I think that's where this like Gemini Lovers card is coming in with like weighing in which decision. Do I keep doing the same old shit or do I do something different? Where do I actually find what connects to me within? And the fact that we have this Lovers card coming in too, this Mercury retrograde we're going to be dealing with is going to be in the sign of Gemini, which rules the Lovers card. There could also be I'm getting a sense of like there's going to be a lot more heated passion in the bedroom too for a lot of people with these cups and this Lovers card coming in. So there could be your ex coming up. There could be, you know, hooking back up with your ex, or even thinking about your ex while you're in bed with your current person. There may be a move that they do or something that brings up something as well. But don't trip on that too much, because it really doesn't mean anything. This could be a time too for flings coming in, like a shortcoming of something that just is not going to last that long as well, with people that may pop up with this Three of Pentacles coming in and the Six of Swords. These could be people that, this could even be friendships, like you meet somebody, you hit it off, and then that's it. It's like a seasonal kind of thing. So within these next 30 days, that's really what I see going on. Let's see if I can find anything else. Yeah, Page of Swords. This is the time to not really take anything or anybody too seriously, even yourself. I think that we've been like just taking ourselves too seriously and like overthinking, like, how do I look? How am I coming off? How does it sound when I speak? When I do this, am I leading people in the right direction? Am I doing the right thing? And it's like, who cares? Take a step out of always being so serious about stuff and be more loose, light, and just do what connects within. It's always going back with what connects within you, and stop worrying about the bullshit and what society says you have to do and all of that. And with the Page of Swords, this is like a young card, so tapping more into like stuff you did when you were a kid. What made you happy then? And how can you implement that now within this time frame, retrograde, eclipse season, and all of that? And expect a lot of shifts and changes to be happening now too. There's going to be a lot of energies bouncing around of some people are going to be really high, some people are going to be really low, some people are going to be affected by the energy around what's happening and wanting to people please. And again, that goes into stepping out of the bullshit, the old stuff. Do I people please because I've always done this before and this is what people expect me to do? Does this fit right and feel right and resonate within? Should I do this for this person because they're going to feel bad if I don't? Do I want to do this? Does this connect with me? And if the answer is no, don't do it and don't overthink it. And that is the reading.
All right.
Very, very cool. Thank you very much to the Scorpion Goddess, Julia Everett. That was a wonderful reading. What else do we have sitting for C Block here, Mike? I don't have the show sheet in front of me.
Coming up in C Block, we'll have Ricky Rockdeff reporting. But before we do that, we're going to finish out the B Block with...
That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
Shit. In space. So, as it turns out, Elon Musk could block contact with aliens if they try to use Twitter, an expert warns. UFO expert Nick Pope has made the sensational claim after Elon Musk purchased Twitter, saying that if he blocks anonymous bots, then he could interfere with aliens who are trying to make contact.
This is how fucking batshit people have gotten over Elon Musk buying Twitter.
A UFO.
Remember when bots were bad? I was like, it was nobody really supported Trump. It's all Russian bots. Artificial bots. Now, if Elon Musk blocks bots, then we won't be able to. Like, an alien is going to know instead of figuring out somebody's phone number or sending an email or sending a text message or just sending a representative to meet us
somewhere.
I
mean, all the movies, they take over our television satellites.
Yeah, everything starts blinking. Can Elon Musk stop everything from blinking? Maybe. We don't know.
For decades, we've been able to be anally probed by aliens of our choosing. Now, bots.
Only in this alternate universe in which I have been thrust is free speech a bad thing, and we all just know that there are aliens. We just know
Elon
that.
Musk is an alien.
Nick Pope, who used to work as a government advisor on the threat of UFOs, said that the Tesla chief could muzzle Martians trying to send humanity message via indirect means. Elon, who bought the social media platform for a mind-boggling 35 billion pounds, has spoken of defeating spam bots and said he would make efforts to block them from Twitter. But Nick believes these bots are just the sort of tools that aliens could use to contact us. And by getting rid of them, Elon may block first contact.
Well, doesn't that suggest that aliens are currently communicating to us via Twitter?
It does. And, not for nothing, Nick Pope, he might be Britain's top space boffin, but he says things like, if Earth is being visited or monitored by aliens, they'll know the importance humans attach to the internet and social media. They'll already have been paying close attention to Elon Musk because he's such a key player in the space platform. So now that he's bought Twitter, they'll be looking at him even more closely. They may even think he's Earth's supreme leader. After all, Twitter has such power, it even banned a former president of the United States.
Well, then, you know what? Then I'm sure that an alien can figure out how to send Elon Musk a fucking email. Or I'm sure, you know what?
Why can't the aliens just get on TikTok instead?
Right?
True.
I'd be more entertained with TikTok aliens. Like, then we could do like new challenges, like the new TikTok alien dance, and everybody's got to nail it.
But would we take them seriously if they were on TikTok? I mean, Twitter's kind of a serious platform.
I think there are already aliens on Twitter because I saw a booty on there that was out of this world. And I thought, yo, that girl got to be an alien or something because that booty is out of this world.
Are you on Twitter?
There might be some.
No, but for the purposes of the joke, I am.
You should follow me. I'm on Twitter.
Cool. There might be some.
Hey, what's your Twitter handle?
It's Scorpion Goddess with an H at the end. H for happy, because
Thanks, Mike.
And go.
Thanks, Mike. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I was just going to stare. I should have known better, but she was being quiet, so I was going to see how long she should be quiet. I knew.
Just until it's uncomfortable.
Just until it's uncomfortable.
And I can't reopen your mics. You guys have to do that manually.
The next story.
God, that was great.
You forgot what you were going to say?
The next story.
I'm getting there. Sorry, I'm a little dry.
Maddie,
when I retell this story to Doc, she's going to fucking love it.
NASA to test a massive slingshot for launching satellites into space. Using a slingshot to launch things into space sounds like an ambitious Evel Knievel trick, but later this year, NASA is going to do just that, but with a payload. The space agency has partnered with space technology company Spin Launch
to send Big Daddy into space so he can fuck alien booty.
Get that alien booty. I'm probing your anus.
In October 2021, the company completed the first slingshot test launch using its suborbital mass accelerator. Now it's setting its sights on NASA. And
so Big Daddy could use his suborbital ass accelerator.
Suborbital dick.
And it all should work out. This could be a game-changing partnership that launches small rockets and satellites in a more sustainable manner.
He's gonna launch his small rocket in a more sustainable.
The company's enormous suborbital mass accelerator,
I already made that joke.
which is larger than the Statue of Liberty for measure,
Yes, it is.
is a rotating carbon fiber arm to launch a vehicle into space.
Rotating fiber arm.
I launched a few vehicles this afternoon.
A large robotic arm carrying a big, large apple.
Oh,
According to
nobody's gonna get that except us.
According to Spin Launch, its orbital accelerator uses speeds up to 5,000 miles per hour to rotate the arm around a 300-foot diameter steel vacuum chamber. This method slingshots the vehicles containing a small rocket or satellite into space, and it does so in a very fuel-effective way. This is how Spin Launch explains its more environmental approach to shooting satellites into space. By doing so, over 70% of the fuel and structures that make up a typical rocket can be eliminated. The company leverages existing industrial hardware and commonly available materials to construct the innovative accelerator system, achieving hypersonic launch speeds without the need for any fundamental advancements in material science or usage of emerging technologies.
Basically, what we do is we use field goals from basic NFL, stadiums, and then we get these really big rubber bands. We put the big rubber bands on it, and we launch that motherfucker right into space.
Say bands again.
Brains.
So,
if memory serves me correctly, wasn't slingshotting the strategy that they tried to use in Armageddon to land the rocket on the moon, and they fucking missed?
it's possible.
They wanted to slingshot the rocket off of, I think it was the moon's gravitational orbit, so that they could land Ben Affleck and
Billy Bob Thornton had a really great line about the Coyote Roadrunner maneuver.
Yes. Yeah, so they slingshot it onto the asteroid. I feel like this is going to fail spectacularly, and I am totally there for it.
Oh, I'm for it. I'm absolutely for it. I can't.
Her eyes were sky blue.
It seems to me that there's a little bit of there's not much margin for error here, because once you get spinning, it would seem to me that it launches out of that tube. So, like,
it looks like a dick.
Yeah,
doesn't it look like dick and balls?
It looks like a giant munchkin with a little wee wee.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, Maddie, how you doing over there?
So what, is the thing spin inside that circle and then get shot out the top?
And then they run it up the tube. So, like,
this is a horrible fucking idea.
Yeah, like,
and I can't wait.
It seems like if something's off by like a millimeter, you're screwed.
Can you imagine that thing like dislodging and like rolling into a city?
Right. Something could go. There's a lot that could go wrong here.
I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong with rockets too. So.
Yeah, but
where is this located?
I think they're going to do it out in the desert, probably near the JPL. So somewhere out New Mexico-ish or Southern California, out in the desert.
Yeah. With all the
good
dead
stuff.
bodies.
So there you go. I don't think they're going to be launching humans in the.
No, probably not.
At least not in the first round.
No, I think the centrifugal force of the 5,000 mile an hour spin around that little circle would mess you up pretty good.
You got to get some of the kinks out before you start launching Junior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there should be a monkey or a dog first, right?
Exactly.
I think that's how they do it.
So first monkeys and dogs. Second round is black people. And then
No. You know that black people didn't get to go to space until much later. You were way
Well,
too
once
important
they-
to have here.
dinner still has to be
Well,
cooked.
we don't expect them to make it. We're just going to try.
If we're sending white men to space, we need somebody to hold the fort down.
Someone's got to warm my bed up.
What? On that note, is that a good place to end the block?
Yeah, that's the end of B block. We're going to come back in C block. C block is going to be an exciting one this week, folks. C block will be Ricky Rock Def reports on the world. We'll be back.
Good stuff.
After this. More than a dozen.
Did we hear me?
What did we say?
No, me. I just went, but I thought I was mute, and I was like, ah.
No, I didn't.
John Taft.
Stop it.
Eesh.
You know what? I think you gave me that in such a way that I can bring it up and not have to deal with it doing that.
The one that's on TikTok I sent you through Messenger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that doesn't link out to TikTok. It's just that, right?
What I sent you a Messenger is just the video, yes.
Nice.
So is it like a video like last time, or is she going to be live with us?
Well, she might call in. I don't know.
Let me open up the phone so we can do that.
Oh, okay.
But yes, and open up the phones to anybody that would like to call in, 646-virus-01. If you want to take a comment, be part of the show, you can do that. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to get my... Oh, remind me after the show. There was a number. Somebody called in I have to ask you about.
What's the number start with?
It's a Philly area number. That's why I'm going to ask Matt.
Why? Because you think I don't know anybody in Philly?
It's probably something about the context of the phone call that makes him want to ask me about it.
Well, it sounds like it's probably Bill. It says, "Hi, Poppy." And I said, "Oh, this must be Bill."
Did you hang up on him?
Well, no, it was a message that was left.
Oh.
Oh, Erica
you
won't
guys-
be calling. She's at Food Line. Where the fuck did Big Daddy go?
Are you guys getting like I keep getting that since last time I got on. I don't know why. Is it something you guys like did in the thing?
What?
With
I
the
just see all
captions?
the yeah, and I can't get rid of them.
I'm not getting captions.
I'm not getting captions.
It started last week with my
Are
I
there
don't
any-
know
Yeah,
why.
because I have a transcript on because I want to be able to look through the transcript for timestamps,
Okay.
which I didn't do last week.
It's probably because I use my phone, and that's why I see it. And you guys are on your computer.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I thought I had the closed caption. Is he coming back? Look what the fuck's going on.
I should hope so.
His phone, maybe it died or he lost service. We're in the pre-shadow. Anything could have
Just gone to pee-pee.
happened. So
Oh, here he is.
aha, there you are.
Had to
Connect.
tinkle.
You're muted,
Wrong
Big
button.
Daddy. There you go.
Wrong button.
Wrong button.
Are we? I didn't see in the thing. Are we doing a game this week or no? Dang, 2 weeks in a row, no game. I want to play a game.
Oh, we played Would You Rather last week.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's
I want to
that's
play
a game.
Can we do a game, or do we not have time for a game?
Let's see what happens.
I want to
If
play a
we have-
game.
If we have time, I've got more Would You Rathers.
No, we
I
don't
go-
want to use yours.
That's fair.
Yeah, your stuff kind of turns my stomach, and that's tough.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
That's what he was going for.
Which Ricky Rock Depp are we running first?
Run the one from TikTok first.
All right.
All right, just because it's quicker.
Okay. And we're back in the C block on the Media Virus podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a special C block. This one is because Ricky Rockdeff is reporting. As you know, Ricky Rockdeff is the spouse of our illustrious host, Thaddeus Rockdeff. And they had a telephone call today.
Media Virus Podcast, Joffrey speaking.
Yeah, fuck out. Let me talk to my husband.
Right. This is Maddie. What do you want?
Yeah, babe, it's me.
What do you want?
Me like your wife.
Oh, hey, baby. How you doing?
I was just going through my email. I got this email from Ulta.
Oh, Christ.
No, it's like an apology email.
An apology for what? Selling you all that clown makeup?
No. In an email we recently sent featuring the Kate Spade New York brand of fragrances, a very insensitive choice of words was used, and for that, we're really sorry.
Insensitive words? What, is Kate now Kevin and they've been dead named?
No, babe, Kate Spade, the fashion designer. She died in 2018.
Okay, so what's the offensive wording?
Well, the original email that they're apologizing for is for Kate Spade free gift set with a $50 purchase. But the subject of the email says, "Come hang with Kate Spade with 2 hearts."
And?
Because Kate Spade died from hanging herself.
I like how he took his shirt off. That was funny. Talk to me like I'm your wife. His shirt was off. That was funny.
There was some kind of like noise in the background. That's why I muted Big Daddy. I didn't want to mute Big Daddy because I wanted to hear his reaction. I'm hearing it again. I don't know what it is.
What does it sound like?
Do you hear it, Mike?
Yeah. There's definitely some background noise, something moving around, maybe somebody talking in the background.
It's his
Just-
chocolate munchkins.
Just me sitting in the closet with munchkins.
Maybe it's the spirits.
I definitely hear something fucking rattling around. I don't.
And I got my Bluetooth headset in, so not bad. Maybe you're hearing my thoughts.
That's scary.
In
I
that
hear
case,
people's
my
thoughts
bad.
sometimes.
In that case, my bad.
All right. So, and the next report we have from Ricky.
Yeah. Thank you for that. The next report we have from Ricky Rockdeff was filed just this afternoon with regard to the ongoing Depp Heard nonsense.
I love Johnny Depp.
I'm Ricky Rockdeff, and this is the news. Thank you to intern Sarah for giving me all of this information. I don't know anything about court. I don't know anything about trials on SVU. I barely know what's happening there. So Johnny Depp is in the news. He's in the news because he is a domestic violence survivor. So basically he was married to Amber Heard, who I guess we're supposed to know from Aquaman, but I just don't remember because I only remember Aquaman, if you know what I mean. Hi, Jason. So they were married from 2015 to 2017. They got divorced. She filed for divorce and then was seen canoodling with James Franco. Sidebar, we'll get back to it. She wrote this op-ed in the Washington Post in 2018 talking about how she was a survivor from domestic abuse. The op-ed was drafted with the American Civil Liberties Union. They were super in support of her until this case came out, because now they're super in support of Johnny Depp. They've testified, the COO for the company has testified, and everything is in support of Johnny Depp. The least important facts about this story, because that's what I'm here for. A piece of evidence is this makeup compact to color correct. And she said that she had to use this to cover her bruises. And then Milani came out with a TikTok that said, Actually, we didn't come out with that until 2017. So if you were covering your face between 2014 and 2016, how did you do that? And so 100 million points goes to Johnny Depp, Gryffindor. Other things, the doorman or the driver, somebody was vaping during their testimony via Zoom, and the judge said that it was the most bizarre testimony she had ever witnessed. But basically, when Johnny Depp wins, he's gonna get $50 million. Amber is countersuing him also for defamation for $100 million. And so that's going to be a waste of everybody's time, 100% for sure. Oh, also, the piece that she wrote for the Washington Post, that came out the very day before one of her movies came out. And so don't be suspicious. She couldn't say his name, but like everybody just assumed it. So with Pirates of the Caribbean and whatever movies he was in, Fantastic Beasts, they were just like, no, we can't do it. No, you hit girls. But it all turns out that he doesn't even hit girls. So I am interested in finding out what's going to happen with his career after this. Anyways, this week is going to be a really hype A-list week. Elon Musk is expected to show up in court in Virginia. James Franco is expected. They were not subpoenaed that we know of, but we're thinking probably. And they're definitely going to be in support of Johnny Depp because they're kind of victims of Amber's nonsense as well. So this is a defamation case. He's suing her for defamation because he lost a shit ton of money. Like a shit ton, like $22 million just from Disney alone for Pirates of the Caribbean. So he's suing her for $50 million. She is also countersuing him for $100 million. Girl bye. Team Johnny Depp. Everybody's Team Johnny Depp. Jason Momoa, who was her co-star from Aquaman, also Team Johnny Depp. He told us on Instagram, so there's that. There's nothing else in the news. This is literally the whole news. This is everything you need to know. We appreciate intern Sarah for giving us all of this information about this trial. There are a couple weeks left, and so we'll let you know what happens when it's over. And that's the news. He's a survivor of domestic abuse.
She's so funny. The way she talks is hilarious.
Yeah, I do like Ricky's reports.
Now,
The way when she came out with the Milani makeup, I was like, yes, I saw that. They didn't fucking come out to that fucking makeup kit until a year after that lying bitch. So yeah.
oh, you have some really strong feelings about this.
It's Johnny Depp. I've had a crush on him since like forever. And Edward Scissorhands came out the year I was born. Every movie he's in, he looks good. He's never won an Oscar, I think, for like anything he's ever acted in, which is bullshit. He's one of the best fucking actors ever lived. And he's a Gemini. He's multifaceted and he looks good. And he's an amazing guy. I'd marry him if I wasn't married.
I mean, seriously, who wouldn't fuck Gilbert Grape? You know what I mean? Not for nothing, it was Leonardo DiCaprio's most natural role.
I love Jack Sparrow.
But Ricky's report was, put together by a report from Sarah, the intern. So you have some really, she put in so much more information.
Amber Heard shit on the bed.
And I'd like to talk about that for a minute.
And blamed it on the dog.
He's been waiting for the segue, which never came,
now,
to talk about shitting on the bed.
Now, I've got a problem here. Because, like, I found out a couple years ago as an Uber driver that...
You just found out? You didn't have to sign up for that shit?
That things really set me over the edge sometimes. I was driving along and this man passed out and vomited in the car. I became the biggest asshole. Like, I went 0 to 60 immediately. I pulled over. I was screaming at him. He wouldn't wake up. I'm screaming at him. I'm yelling at him. He's laying there in his own vomit. I briefly considered leaving him on the shoulder of the interstate, propped up against the guardrail in the dark. And realized I might get arrested for it, so I didn't.
That could be criminally negligent homicide.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If somebody shit in my bed, I'm going to jail.
That depends.
I am going the fuck to jail.
So you're not into getting shit on?
Not even a little bit.
What about peed?
Not really. No, it's not. No.
Okay.
No golden showers for you?
No,
Listen,
thanks.
in my house, Cleveland steamers and golden showers are acceptable.
Wait, are you serious? You want somebody to shit on you and you'd be like, yeah, this is great. Totally turned on by your poop. Smells awesome. The pheromones.
See, I have two arguments to that. One, washes off. Two, I smell things that are worse than that as part of my everyday job. So
yeah, but do you get a fucking hard on when you do it?
I have not looked.
If you're changing 90-year-old fucking Agnes, and her shit gives you an erection, more power to you. But if that's not what's going on, maybe it's not for you. Have you thought about it? Have you not? You know what I mean? My thing is with the Amber Heard thing. Now I saw the Heard turd, and we're just. Johnny Depp was incredibly lucky that she gets enough fiber in her diet, because had that been an off day, or if had she been on antibiotics that day?
Excellent point.
Or metformin, for God's sakes.
So I just have a question. So, Big Daddy, what are your thoughts on 2 Girls in 1 Cup?
2 Girls and 1 Cup was a video that changed my life. Whenever I hear the soundtrack, my stomach involuntarily flip-flops 20 years later. 20, 30 years?
It wasn't that long ago.
It was fucking had it
13. It was like maybe 15 years at most ago.
I feel like I was older than that.
No, I know this. I was like, I remember when it came out. I was still in high school or just coming out of high school.
Huh. Can we find out what year that came out?
I'm looking right now.
I think it was like 2007, maybe.
I'm curious what was the gap between when it came out and when I first saw it?
Did you guys see 1 Guy, 1 Cup that came out after 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
No, I feel like that's going to be much worse.
Oh, it's awful.
Are we ready?
Do you guys want to hear it or see it?
Is the unofficial nickname of the trailer for Hungry Bitches, a 2007 Brazilian scat fetish.
That name is so much better.
Yo, I told you, 2007. I got the year right.
Wow. Okay, 2007 and Hungry Bitches.
Produced
Hungry
by MFX
Bitches.
Media.
She like
Hungry
shit. One of the girls shit out, and it was like soft serve ice cream coming out of her ass. It was disgusting.
The trailer features
Yo, why did
women
you go
defecating into a cup, taking turns in what appears to be consuming the excrement and vomiting
appears to
each other's mouths.
It appears.
Lover's Theme by Hervé Roy plays throughout.
Hungry Bitches is the name of an autobiography to my life, or at least my love life. That's
Wait,
yeah.
so nobody here has seen One Guy, One Cup?
Mm-mm.
Mike,
It's a
you
dude.
Yeah,
It's a dude. I
but
can't
No,
watch
why
it.
would I watch that? That doesn't even make
Because
sense.
because it
How
came
did we
out
go
after
from
Two
the
Girls, One
Amber
Cup.
Heard trial to Two Girls, One Cup?
Because we're talking about poop.
How did that
But
happen?
one
Because
guy-
of the poop.
One Guy, One Cup is a guy, and his camera is like on the floor, and he squats down naked in front of it, and he puts a glass up his ass, but then it breaks. And you hear all the glass break inside of his asshole. And
That
then you
is
see
just
the
awesome.
blood come out, and he has to pull the pieces of glass out of his ass.
Okay, we need to speed that up.
No. No.
That just went right to awesome.
That one came out like maybe 2008.
One Guy, One Cup. All right, I got it.
Yeah, watch it.
You know, it's only this. I can't believe for 2 shows in a row, I have to say, I'm the host, and I say no. We're not watching that.
Nope.
Jesus.
That's why I won't let him do that.
What's that?
That's why I won't let him do that.
I'm not even blaming my wife. I won't know. She's like, Ricky walked in. She's like, Matt's wife won't let him do that. I'm like, no, that has nothing to do with you. I don't want to see that.
So
I
then
don't-
there's that.
That's, oh my God. All right.
Mike, you never saw it?
It was
Do you hear me actively
Good choice.
trying to transition away from this topic?
I just know everyone has not seen it, but I don't know if
We
Mike has.
haven't fucking seen it. Let's fucking move on.
Was this a white guy by any chance?
Yes, he was white.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
I think we all knew that. Okay.
I mean,
We
I'm
should play a
assuming he
game.
was gay, but that's not necessarily the case.
Hmm.
Was it a substantial glass or was it fragile?
Hey,
It was a glass, like it was a glass, and he had to get his butt to swallow that.
Like a
From what
tumbler.
I remember. I remember the sounds of it breaking and then him pulling it out, and I was like, oh.
Oh, you want to vividly describe it for us?
Yes. The sounds were like, no,
Did it sound like
a window shatter.
like a Jewish wedding where they put the
Opa!
glass inside of a cup and
Okay, we're gonna him first.
Are you seeing something that's similar?
Okay, I'm gonna mute you too. All right, it's the Maddie show. We're gonna move away from this. I don't have anything planned, but
talk about Johnny Depp.
so,
Maddie has a game in store for us.
So there are a lot of Johnny and Amber clips out there right now floating around. I must say the clips of him looking at his lawyer in court and laughing are they're quite satisfying to see, because it really seems like she's full of shit.
Mm-hmm. Or
I mean,
there's
she
this
was.
her lawyers suck whenever they're asking. Like there was this one TikTok I saw of him, and he's like,
great.
he's like, so is this your signature here? And Johnny Depp's like, yes, this is my signature. But the thing is, the lawyer asked him 4 different times, and Johnny gets to the point where he was like, this is the 4th time you're now asking me if this is my signature. It's funny if you see the clip, but
They had an expert on the stand. He asks him a direct question. The guy gives him the answer that he asked, but I mean, it was pretty specific. Hey, XYZ, and the guy's like, yes, XYZ, and he's like, I object. And the judge is like,
oh yeah,
Wow.
objecting
Any-
yourself?
anytime he speaks, her lawyers go objection, and then he was like, oh, I guess we want to say hearsay too. What's on the paper too? It's ridiculous.
But the guy was he was literally objecting to the answer that he got from he was objecting to himself.
Yeah.
There's actually, I think Sarah provided us a clip, a YouTube of that.
Let me take a look at Let me take a look deeper into the information you sent. I didn't see any clips attached, but
well, they're
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
they don't look like links. They have little decorations on them, but it's it looks like a YouTube link.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking.
Like, I've never seen this much work put into anything for free.
Interns be like.
Interns be like, but I was, when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this video would take an hour.
No.
Amber Heard's attorney objects to his own questions.
Yes, I'm grabbing it now. And of course, there's an ad in front of it.
Oh, I was gonna dance.
No, we're not dancing to anybody's ad.
I love to dance.
Well, that's nice. All right, so there.
Dancing right now.
And Garrett.
See, Big Daddy dancing too. We're moving and grooving. See?
Isn't it true that in the entire time you were there, you were not informed as to what caused damage to Mr. Depp's finger on March 8th?
Objection, hearsay.
I'm asking what he wasn't told.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh.
Next question.
Okay, he said he sustained an injury to his finger.
Yes.
But you don't know what caused the injury to his finger.
One of his fingers.
But you don't know you don't know how his finger was injured, correct?
I don't think anybody mentioned it to me at that time.
Right, no one mentioned it to you at that time, correct?
Same objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sorry, I'll allow it. Next question. He answered it.
Well, he already
Is it true
objected.
that in the entire time
He
you were
really
there,
just said objection
you were
hearsay
not
after.
informed as
Oh
to
my God.
Yeah,
His own damn question.
I saw a clip of Johnny in the hospital with cancer patients that were kids when he was dressed up as Jack Sparrow. And one of the little girls was like, "What happened to your finger?" And he jumped right into character and pretended he was the pirate of Jack Sparrow in that moment and just carried on. But now that we look back and we know that fucking bitch broke a damn beer bottle or whatever it was and cut his finger.
Vodka.
Sad.
Yeah.
Poor kids with cancer too.
Kids with cancer. Damn.
Okay. Honestly, I think this trial's probably already 2 weeks too long. I can't imagine.
Well, it's gonna go for another two.
Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks too long already.
I saw something posted that like Amber Heard wants to continue with something, but they're not going to. I don't remember what it was, but I saw something like that popped up on my news on Google earlier, but I didn't click on it.
The difference of them arriving for court is pretty awesome. Like she comes in, head down, all quiet, runs up to the door and goes in.
Mm-hmm.
He rolls up in a big black SUV. The doors open and they're bumping Bob Marley as loud as they possibly can. And he takes his time getting out. He's putting his glasses on, getting himself situated to walk in.
I can't even imagine like what the hell must like what I'm curious to know how dumb she has to feel and how embarrassed she has to feel because this is national news. Everybody knows how fucked up you are, and here you are showing up every day. People are making videos, TikToks, you're on the news, everywhere. And she just keeps showing up.
Yeah, some shitty podcast that tapes on Wednesday nights is just literally just talking about you.
She has
in
to
the
feel
same segment as
dumb
Two
as us.
Girls, One Cup. In the same segment as Two Girls, One Cup, we're talking about the trial of you just because you took a dump in the dude's bed. But intern Sarah
Instead of on his chest where it belongs.
That's right.
Or in the toilet. I don't know.
Or in the toilet. If you must.
Intern Sarah prepared some fun facts that I just have, kind of non sequitur here. Amber has spawned a child on her own. I don't know, or on her own terms.
To be Elon Musk's child.
It's reported that it might be Elon Musk, but she was seen canoodling James Franco the day after her divorce. Interesting. Johnny Depp is in a band called the Hollywood Vampires.
I've heard that.
And goes on tour regularly. Now, also other members of this band are Alice Cooper, Joe Perry, Tommy Henriksen, and Johnny. Johnny plays lead guitar. So Johnny Depp plays lead guitar with. Well, yeah, there's no guitar player. Joe Perry though.
Right.
Okay. All right, Johnny. What the fuck?
I mean, Alice probably sings, right?
I would hope so. Because he doesn't do
that was his
else.
Argument as to why he wouldn't hurt his own finger. Because he plays guitar.
Right. Johnny and Amber made an apology video together in regards to a dog smuggling fiasco in Australia. Jason Momoa is now following Johnny on Instagram, and he is in fact hashtag Team Johnny, as Ricky did mention.
Okay.
Elon Musk paid $50,000 towards Amber's promise to pay $7 million to 2 charities. Now, I think that she was supposed to pay her entire divorce settlement to charities, which she has yet to do.
She donated to St. Jude's, kids with cancer.
Yep.
Oh, see that? More cancer kids are suffering because of Amber's shittiness.
And Depp offered to give the money directly to St. Jude's.
Oh, wow. See? Oh, my God. Really? I love him.
Yeah. His offer was, instead of giving it to you, to Amber, to give to them, that he would give it directly to them. And she said no. So did she say no because she wanted her name on it, or because she was planning on keeping it?
Yes.
With the wine thing, she was with James Franco. Okay. With the wine thing, I saw a clip of her talking about we had a glass of wine, we were talking about our divorce, and then basically one thing led to another, whatever. Was she talking about James Franco? She fucked James Franco. They hooked up. Is that what you were saying?
Actually, many. All right. So the next thing that we have listed here in fun facts is many people have said, even Johnny, that Amber cheated on him with Musk, Franco, and even Billy Bob Thornton.
Why would she cheat on Johnny Depp?
That's literally what Sarah says. She goes, who in their right mind would cheat on Johnny? And especially, especially with Musk is not that good looking.
He's not, but he's got
money. Billy Bob is goofy looking.
True.
Yeah.
And he's a good guy. You know what? I don't know. She's just a bitch. Fuck her. She's just a bitch. Who cares? It doesn't even fucking matter. She shit in his bed. And she cheated on him.
And
fuck her.
And the last thing on the list, she fired her PR team during the trial.
That's a bad move.
It is.
And it's also very telling. If you dump your PR team during the trial, that means they know
some shit. Yeah.
They know too much.
I wonder if the PR team will be fucking called. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So Amber will be testifying either this week or next, and let's see what happens. There's going to be Franco and fucking Elon Musk. And
Yeah.
if there's ever time to go fucking hang out in Virginia and ask dudes for money,
Right.
there's all kinds of rich motherfuckers in Virginia right now.
What are you doing during the day now?
Not a whole lot, really.
And yet, Amber has not been dropped from any project yet.
Oh no, she's still on the new Aquaman, right?
Right.
They need to drop her ass. I didn't
She
even
has
know who the
yet-
hell she was. I was like, who the
But-
fuck is Amber Heard? Just
She
like when Ricky was saying who? I don't remember her. I don't remember her either.
There
didn't
are
hit-
7 or 8 takes of Ricky's video. One of them starts with, "So Johnny married this girl named Amber." Like, I don't know who the fuck she, like there's so many takes of like some Amber chick, I don't know, and just so nobody really knows.
No, like what
Yeah.
else
Who
was
this
she
bitch
in? I
is.
know I heard she was in
Johnny and
Aquaman.
Winona must have broken up.
What's that?
Johnny and Winona must have broken up.
Johnny and Winona must have broken up.
Oh,
Yeah.
they should have stayed
It was-
together forever.
It was really funny. They asked
Gemini and
They asked him about-
Scorpio.
in controlling of her career, and he looks the guy right in the eye and says, "I think she got Aquaman."
Wow.
It was funny.
Oh.
He says, "She says you've been involved in steering her career." He says, "I think she got Aquaman." Then just like, not even
Right.
trying to be a baller. It's just like, that's the fact, dude.
I'm motherfucking Johnny Depp. Like that shit. That's really all it is.
And
He's
hope-
motherfucking.
as much as it pains me to pay attention to this story, this is good reporting because this is all stuff that I wasn't willing to go and find out on my own. And the Ricky Rockdeff delivery system is fantastic. I do like the way that Ricky delivers the news to us. That's a fun thing. I want to bring that back as often as we can.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
I
she's
think
funny.
we're going to be making a lot more content
Fantastic.
together, so it'll be fun.
What is
Like,
the
that's-
name of humor that she has? Because she's so like subtle, but it's funny when she says stuff. She's like,
Rye.
blah, blah, blah. Oh,
Rye.
it's good.
Did you hear your theme song? It's the weirdest set of sounds.
I like it. I like the.
Well, that's that concludes the show. It's 10:04.
It
so,
is.
Let's wrap it up, Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Media Virus Podcast. Thank you for joining us this week for episode 78. This has been the C Block with Ricky Rockdeff reporting. On behalf of Stanley McFadden, Juliet Everett, and our fearless leader, Mr. Matty Rockdeff, and his blushing bride, Ricky Rockdeff, I am Professor Mike Latoris. This has been the Media Virus Podcast, and we will be back next week.
My chocolate munchkin. Right off my chocolate munchkin, dog.